Warning, do not attempt this head swap. What is up, everybody? I am back again, and I am now going under by a new name, the Toy Mantis. Yeah, crazy little decision I decided to do there. You probably already saw because I changed my channel name probably at this point. But yeah, this is kind of moving away from what I originally created, and I just kind of figured I'd do it faster than, later. So, yep, now I'm going to be starting off my new review now, and today I am going to be talking about the Marvel Studios, the Infinity Saga line from Marvel Legends, Captain Marvel, and the Rescue Armor. Now, basically Rescue is going to be the real, kind of, let's observe and see some comparisons to original release. And then Captain Marvel, we'll look at her previous release too, but I think she's kind of more the one to get in this set. So, side art is the same as usual. Endgame background. You had some descriptions there. Yeah, and this is the Amazon exclusive. So, now we're going to go and open them up and take a closer look. Alright, so here are the figures now outside the box, and I can just say right now, Captain Marvel is definitely the one that everyone would probably really want in this set, because Rescue is really just 100% a reuse other than new accessories and new head sculpts. Captain Marvel, I'm going to take a closer look at one of her older versions during this video and kind of really see, but I did kind of take a little sneak peek at Rescue, and yeah, she's definitely like the same. Just paint is applied differently. I'm going to start talking about Captain Marvel here. So, she looks pretty cool. She's definitely, she's got some new things. She's got a new head, obviously. This piece here is new. Take a comparison in a minute, but unfortunately, she's got pins, so that's not new. So this might reuse some parts from the other Captain Marvel movie, but we'll have to see. Obviously, the arms don't show pins, but that's how it's been like that for the last, I don't know, whatever, since we've been getting female bodies like that with arms like this. So that's pretty much whatever. Good on articulation, she's got range of motion everywhere. She can do whatever. And yeah, I'm digging the face sculpt, though, It looks like Brie Larson. I mean, however you feel about her, whatever. But, it does look like her, so Hasbro did do a good job. I mean, they didn't have a trouble with her from the Captain Marvel movie either, so, yeah, she's pretty cool. Rescue here, paint is applied differently. It's a darker paint scheme. Still has pins though, and nothing is like new, guys. Paint's just applied differently, and elsewhere some paint's missing, some paint's added. There's just a mixture. But I'm guessing this is a far more accurate version of Rescue. I'm not even gonna really go over articulation, because I know for sure this is just a reuse. As far as Rescue goes, she comes with that open back, where the wings are kind of coming out. And she also comes with those 2 extra extensions, which would actually plug into here. Once you lift these up, you can take these guys out. And once you do that, you'll get something like this, because these come with an open area. So you basically pull them out. They look like that. Once you, jimmy it in there. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, it has some strange articulation. It really does. Wasn't in there all the way. But it can move, you got some stuff to play with it. And, yeah, this is also the new body with the new head on. I mean, not new head. I think it's just really repainted. But we'll take a closer look. But this is something you could do, something you can add on to your rescue, which you see her look like this at one point in the movie. So now, with the original one, the one we got when Endgame actually came out, we'll really see here if it's... I'm going to take off this little piece here and then just make it kind of simple. So you can see the gold's a little more darker and bronzed up than the older one. The older one was like a lighter gold, kind of similar to how Iron Man kind of would have it usually, I think. And yeah, the paints are just mostly darker on the new one. The chest on the old one was blue and the new one's white. The new one has no paint here, and the old one had silver paint. So, you know, there's certain parts that get kind of unpainted, but it was probably more accurate, I would assume. Some things are just a little more silver than others, and then, you know, I think that would kind of change up a little bit. The arms, different pattern. That's another thing, is there was just a lot of different patterns through this figure. So it does have like some major differences in paint, but it's still overall like really just the same sculpt. You know what you're getting, which, you know, whatever, it's rescue. We'll move on. But, you know, if they were going to really just do one and done, they should have just kind of gave us pinless, I think, just so we can avoid having to ever want to come back. And, I mean, I'm sure we won't. I think this is just fine, whatever. Rescue's in the film for like 20 minutes anyways, probably less than that, but of actual screen time. But, yeah, that's, you know, that's the new Rescue. It is definitely an update. I prefer the new version much more. Here is Rescue's other head. It is when Rescue's like helmet is popped up, and you can see Pepper's head. Pretty decent face design here. I think it's a little bit meh. You know, the other one I think was better, but just for example, I guess this is like what a bad one maybe could look like. I'm sure there's going to be worse ones, but we all know that facial designs kind of always change depending on whoever they're doing. And then Rescue also came with 2 like blast effects for like her feet or something, because she doesn't come with like swappable hands, so you can't really put anything there. So yeah, that's for her. Alright, now here's Captain Marvel next to the Iron Spider-Man, and he's holding the gauntlet. Kind of cool to be able to recreate some scenes from Endgame, you know, because Captain Marvel kind of swoops in last minute, you know, and that has a lot of interactions basically with the Avengers, because it's really kind of like, I guess, the real first time, because everyone comes back, right? So yeah, you know, there's that scene, and that's something you can recreate. Here is Captain Marvel now next to Thanos, and yep, scales very well, and I kind of got lazy. I didn't want to kind of recreate that kind of scene, but yeah, you know, if you want to put where Thanos is trying to headbutt Captain Marvel, or where he grabs the Power Stone and punches Captain Marvel, whatever, that's something too to add. Here is Rescue now next to Iron Man and Happy Hogan. So getting that original Iron Man family back together, kind of cool. You know, I mean, could have relived that with the other Pepper. Alright, now here is Rescue next to her previous release. More previous than the other Rescue. Pepper Potts, when she was in Iron Man 3. And yeah, you got that from the Marvel Studios 10 years line. And yeah, you know, like 2 or 3 years later, we're here now with another Pepper. So let's just take a quick close look at those face sculpts and see who kind of wins here. I don't know. I think the first one from Iron Man 3 looks like actually Gwyneth Paltrow. The other one doesn't. It just doesn't look like her. Like, does it really look like Gwyneth Paltrow to you? Like, maybe, like, no, looks like Jessica Chastain, if anything. This looks like Pepper. I mean, she looks a little off, but, I mean, I don't know. This one just seems a little weird, too. Don't you think? So, like, that's all I have to say about this review, guys. Overall, you know, I gotta give it a 6 out of 10 with this set, because, you know, Rescue's just, like, yeah, you get some added things, but it, you know, all it is really just kind of repaint and redesign. It's a figure we already had. A couple of nice added on extras, you know, you get some Pepper pot heads. Some were kind of like, the design just seemed a little meh on it, but I mean, whatever. And then Captain Marvel, you know, is also reused for the most part. There's just a couple parts that are different, the new chest and new head sculpt, but you know, there was just something like missing with this set. There just wasn't, there wasn't much incentive, you know what I mean? Like, everyone knows Captain Marvel and Rescue at this point. You're re-releasing them like 3 years later, and they decided not to do pinless, which is very strange when they're experimenting pinless on characters that no one's even seen before. You know what I mean? Like, there's just some character selections, like the Eternals wave, for example. I think all of those are just pinless. And I mean, hey, cool, I'm happy we're getting pinless figures, but I mean, like, if you're gonna be releasing Eternals wave and it's all pinless, and you're already getting your second shot at Rescue, people already know her, and people have known the character Pepper for like ever now, and Captain Marvel, you know, I mean, it's Captain Marvel, you know, you got fans out there for it. I mean, I'm not crazy about Captain Marvel myself, but I know there's people that are, and it would have just made more sense to commit to a new body. This is a special set. Most figures in this series, this like Marvel Legends spin-off series, right? And, you know, a lot of people got new pinless tech, and yeah, this one was just ignored, and definitely is just like the meh set. I do like Captain Marvel, though. I mean, it does put like kind of a new look to the collection. Rescue's just a nice upgrade, I guess, but not much of a difference. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully you guys want to come back and see some more. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't miss out, guys. So I will see you all next time.